Okay. Red coins are optional. My first ever BPC level. Hashtag TP. Hashtag BPC3. Alright. 1.76% clear rate. Okay. I think NebulaStar and I Love Hatred are running like a scam where they're like scamming Team Precision into thinking that they're the same person or something. I'm not sure about. But anyway, I'm gonna like get extra Team Precision points by having two sets of hands playing levels. Oh, you got C7 player level? Cool. Actually, I think the only time I've had Z7 playing the levels is when it was an endless challenge. Yeah, all he ever does is play endless challenge, so what else can I do, right? But if your level is actually a Team Precision level, he'll play it. So does that mean this is Team Precision? It probably is, huh? So is this a course that got accepted? I think it is, because otherwise Z7 wouldn't have played it. At least, or so I would imagine. Unless you want to explain to me, oh, maybe you donated to him? Maybe you bribed him to play the level? I suppose that's possible. You are a known donor, I guess. Anyway. Alright. Enough talk about that, I guess. Okay, so there's 7 red coins in this level. It's pretty super basic start. I think I might have died. Because I am terrible. Okay. So, oops. Oh, I died again. Alright, we might be able to get into that pipe. Whoops. It looks like 1 red coin per room. Oh, that reminds me of my level that your roommate booed. I don't know if you're planning on playing it yourself at some point or not. But I hope you decide not to boo it if that's the case. Then again, I guess if you have a family account, then you probably can't give it a like if that's what he did, that is. Actually, maybe he didn't boo it. I'm just assuming that he did. Maybe it's just the wrong assumption to make, because, I mean, the comment does say, sort of imply that he booed it, but he could be lying, I guess. Who knows? I think he might be lying. I mean, he's lied before, so it's whatever. Just try to avoid lying in my chat, because that's not cool. But anyway. I know a lot of people like to lie, so I respect people's decision to lie, just I prefer for you to not do it here, because it just makes things awkward for me. Because I try to avoid lying myself, so I just want you guys to be on the same page as me. That's all I'm trying to say. Alright. Whoops. Oh, well, we touched a checkpoint, so that's nice. Now we have to do some jumps over some munchers. This doesn't seem all that hard. Some relatively baby level precision. Does this get like a 0.5, I'm assuming, or something, in Team Precision? This was like maybe like your first level that you uploaded to Team Precision, I'm assuming? It was like a very generic, and now you're trying to like shake things up, and they're like, ew, gross, change. We don't want that. Get those levels out of here. I feel like that's what's been happening recently. That's what I was telling Revival Cheeto earlier, was the those teams with like the kinds of levels they accept, they're strict. But the coin game, back when it was like sort of a thing, I was never strict about what kinds of levels get added to the list. Because I wanted us to play each other's levels, was the idea. But people really haven't been enthusiastic. But But, it's mostly because I haven't, made it as a streamer, we haven't, like, become partnered on Twitch and that kind of thing. Like, we don't have, like, hundreds, if not thousands of, people watching me. So, it's understandable that people don't really, generally speaking, pay attention to a lot of what I do, I guess, basically, is the diplomatic way of talking about my disappointment with Twitch and Mario Maker 2. But I mean, to be completely honest, Mario Maker 2 and Twitch have been awesome. I really, really enjoy the combination. And it's for that reason that I am open to discovering other games where, you can, like, create levels and, basically, like, talk to the level developers, as a streamer, like, in a somewhat more personal setting than just, like, I'm a random Twitch streamer, I hope, that these people that have, like, thousands, if not millions of, players on their levels will hear what a small little affiliate streamer me has to say. But no, that's why we ask people, guys, are you ready to watch me play your level? Then we can give the feedback live. Previously, I've always reckoned, just like past broadcasts are good enough. As long as people are lurking, they can just rewind the stream, no big deal. But then, you know what? They did this thing temporarily, at least for a little while. They were adding this new rewind feature on Twitch for subscribers. Basically, I guess what their idea was they wanted to sort of copy what YouTube does. When YouTube does live streams, there's this sort of like a rewind button. Basically, all they intended on doing, I guess, was adding that to Twitch. But they apparently took it a step further. Maybe there was some miscommunication with the Twitch staff. That's probably what it was. And what they ended up doing was they made it so you cannot rewind the streams anymore. The way to do that would be to go to the past broadcasts and watch the past broadcasts, do fast forwarding and rewinding there. So that feature was actually temporarily removed from Twitch when the new subscriber rewind feature was made available. Granted, that's a PC only thing, so maybe whoever was working on it uses Twitch more on mobile. That's probably what happened, and that combined with miscommunication, it broke watching on broadcasts. I thought that maybe they had broken it on purpose, but they didn't say that they had broken it on purpose. And so they probably just fixed it. I don't know if they fixed it because of potential backlash from streamers. I don't know if backlash happened or not. I'm myself personally, I guess you could call it backlashing, because I said, hey Twitch, why is it like this? This is not cool, but I don't know if they really notice my voice much. I do know for a fact that Twitch did get feedback from me on one occasion, guaranteed, because that was in a partnered stream's official Discord, where I talked about some stuff and then they took that feedback. But I don't know if they regularly, spy on my channel. They probably do, to potentially get feedback. And so that might have just been me. I don't know if it would have been, though, because I think a lot of people would have complained about that, because I'm sure lots, especially like video editors, if nobody else, would be aware of this potential problem. Like, even if it doesn't affect them personally, they might, like, because, like, the channels that they would be visiting, rather than the channels that they manage as a video editor, would, they might be tempted to rewind those streams, and they're used to doing that on the channels they manage, and then they would discover this potential issue. So even if it wasn't me, like, probably other, like, partnered streamers would have been notified about this from their editors, if nothing else. So, I don't think, in this case, it was my feedback personally that was taken, but who knows for sure. Anyway, okay, Revival Cheeto. Well, thanks for showing up. Yeah, if we get 6 levels in the list, then we'll kick your level out of there. If you want to make sure I definitely don't play your level, then you should remove it from the list, because I did postpone you at some point. I probably won't play your level anyway, because we're getting... Well, I'm getting banished to core spot sooner or later. Did they say 1455? Oh, that's soon! We're running out of time, guys. Oh, you wanted me to draw on this level, didn't you? I can't draw on your level, though. The servers are cutting out. We'll have to give you a IOU comment. I'm not gonna have time to post this comment. The servers might crash, and then my comment will be deleted or whatever. So I'll just have to do that. Oh, whoops. No, it needs to say require course clear to view, otherwise it's gonna be obnoxious. There we go. I'll just delete the other one. Well, that's a pretty cool precision level. It was very standard, but it was all right. Like newer players would probably hate it, but whatever.